Dia Eve, agus tá céad míle fáilte romh chuig an Shermanos sprunta céimna ar le seo. My name is Paula Murphy, and as Registrar of the University, I welcome you to this very special virtual commencement ceremony. Today, we will confer our graduates in medicine for 2020, a very special graduating class who have completed their programmes early and will enter the hospitals in the coming weeks to bring valuable help to the health service in this worrying time. In advance of the ceremony, I warmly congratulate each and every one of you being conferred today. I welcome family and friends who are viewing, and I take this opportunity to introduce you to the proceedings. In this time of special emergency, as we make a collective effort to limit the spread of COVID-19 coronavirus, to protect each other, and especially the vulnerable in our society, we earnestly regret that we cannot share this momentous occasion with you in person. We value our commencement ceremonies very highly, occasions that are formal and serious, yet joyous and celebratory, when the magnificent public theatre is filled with a buzz of excitement. And I know for you, it will also be disappointing that you can't attend in person. But we look forward to a time, hopefully in the not too distant future, when we can invite you back to celebrate together on our beautiful campus, to mark your achievements in a fitting way. Today, we confer Bachelor in Medicine, in Surgery and in Obstetrics, as well as Bachelor in Arts degrees. Some of our graduates also carried out extra study and research to earn an intercalated master's degree, Masters in Science, which will be conferred after the bachelor's degrees. We will also confer very special posthumous degrees on a member of this class who sadly passed away a few short weeks ago. It is fitting that we mark the achievements of Niamh McAdam today, together with her classmates, and our sincerest sympathies and thoughts are with her family especially, her friends, and our colleagues in the School of Medicine. Following a tradition that stretches back to the origins of the university in 1592, our commencement ceremonies are conducted entirely in Latin. This tradition recognises the college's historic past and a heritage shared with the oldest universities in Europe, which were founded at the time when Latin was the common language of learning and debate. Indeed, through this tradition, we recognise the intellectual foundations of the modern world. Although the ceremony is in Latin, I hope that this introduction, together with explanatory notes that will appear on your screens during the ceremony describing what is taking place, will help you to follow the proceedings. Commencement ceremonies in Trinity are presided over by the Caput, led by the Chancellor of the University, Professor Mary McAleese, with the Provost, Dr. Patrick Prendergast, who is joining us from the Public Theatre on campus. He's holding the fort for us all there, and he's there together with the Mace Bearer, Mr. Joe Mockler. The Caput is completed by the Senior Master Non-Regent, Professor Kevin Devine. I also introduced you the Senior Proctor, Professor Werner Blau, who presents and commends the candidates for the degrees to the Chancellor in the University. Joining us also today for this ceremony is the Head of the School of Medicine, Professor Michael Gill, and the School's Director of Undergraduate Teaching and Learning, Professor Joseph Harbison. But now, before the ceremony, we have very special messages of congratulations for you from Professor Gill and from an earlier graduate in medicine from Trinity College.
Dear graduates, on behalf of the staff of the School of Medicine and our teaching colleagues from our associated hospitals and health service, I'd like to offer my warmest congratulations on this very special, if not quite unique, graduation day. Professor Harbison, the medical historian of the school and Director of Undergraduate Teaching and Learning, tells me that this is the 308th class graduation from TCD, the first being in 1712. That ceremony would have been quite a bit shorter, there being only 3 students qualifying at that time. This year we've over 175 students from many different countries and participating in this graduation ceremony from time zones all over the world. Some years after that first short ceremony, I was one of the graduates in the Public Theatre, and I remember the day in detail, but especially for knowing what it meant to my parents. I'd like to pay tribute, if I may, to your parents and close family who have guided and supported you throughout your life and during the good days and the difficult days of your undergraduate course. They, along with other family members and friends, deserve our great respect and gratitude. I'm quite sure that the support of your families and your friends have in no small way contributed to the extraordinary strength and resilience that you've shown over recent months. As your carefully planned studies were turned upside down, and with your clinical exams brought forward by 6 weeks, with only a few days' notice. You may not know this, but the first case of COVID-19 was identified at St. James's Hospital just as your exam ended that day. Your written papers were conducted and invigilated online over a 4-day period leading up to Easter, an enormous logistics exercise, but an exam like no other. Creating anxiety, not least in case your internet connection or even the power supply to your house went down. Thankfully, it all worked well and the results were excellent. I also know that you are grieving the loss of your friend and classmate Niamh McAdam, and our thoughts are with her family and friends at this time. Many of you have been planning a well-deserved holiday, but these plans have been disrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic and by the special request from the Minister for Health and the HSE for you to start working in our hospitals and health services before the end of May. I'm fully confident that you have the intelligence, the training, the strength and the resilience to make a real difference to patient care during and after the pandemic in Ireland and all over the world, now and in your future careers. Medicine may be a challenging career, but it's one that is interesting, varied and highly rewarding. I would also ask that you might look after each other and yourselves during this time and keep an eye out for students from the early years who will hopefully be beginning to reappear on the wards in the autumn. I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you and wish you all the very best. And now we're going to hear a few words from a former student of the school who graduated in 2003, worked as a junior doctor at St. James's Hospital before qualifying as a GP in 2010. During his second year in the school, he unsuccessfully contested the 1999 local elections in Mulhuddart, but it was politics he was to return to, ultimately a very successful career. Although he's recently taken up part-time clinical practice again, so that might be a sign for the future. As with all of you, he has shown strength, resilience and leadership. On Taoiseach, Dr. Leo Varadkar.
Chancellor, Provost, members of the academic body, graduates of Trinity College. It's a real pleasure for me as Taoiseach and also as a medical doctor to congratulate you today on your graduation as medical doctors and welcome to the medical profession. Trinity, as you know, is my alma mater. Spent 6 years there studying to be a doctor. Really were among the best years of my life, and it's a really great place, and it's a really great degree to have coming from an internationally recognised university like Trinity. I remember the day I graduated, there in the front square, a big outdoor parade, friends, family, everyone there to celebrate it with me. And I'm really sorry that's not possible for you on this occasion. But we live in interesting times, and we need you to graduate early because there is so much work to be done as we battle this virus and try to keep the country generally well. I think people understand more so than ever how valuable it is to be a healthcare professional, how important our doctors are, and everything we do in the months ahead is going to hinge on us having a well-functioning health service staffed by people like you, whether it's treating the sick, whether it's research on medicines and vaccines, whether it's contact tracing and testing. We're going to need to have a world-class health service, and I'm really delighted that you're entering our health service at a time when that's going to be possible. For those of you who come from overseas, as well as those of you who are from Ireland, I really want you to make your career here in Ireland. Yes, travel, get experience, but please do come back and do stay here. We want you and we're going to need you. So congratulations again and best of luck to all of you in your future careers.
So thanks to Professor Gill and the Taoiseach for those fitting and inspirational words. Before I conclude this introduction, I would like to say a word to parents, family and friends. Over the years, you will have accompanied and supported our graduates in many ways on their journey to this day of success. And on behalf of the college and university, I would like to very sincerely thank you for all of that support. Final word for our soon-to-be graduates. Well done to all of you. And although we cannot congratulate each one of you individually, as we normally do when the Chancellor presents the parchment, I hope you can have a little cheer when you hear your name being entered into the university record. For each and every one of you, the conferring of your degree today is a huge achievement, which we wholeheartedly applaud, and we wish you future success and satisfaction in your paths forward. Now, as Trinity alumni, your immediate futures are likely to be in fighting the current emergency. But when this time of trouble has passed, you may take different paths, and I hope you will continue to develop and flourish in your work and careers, and that you'll stay in touch with your alma mater, Trinity College Dublin. We look forward to easier times when we can see you back on campus again for a proper celebration. Thank you. And now the Chancellor will open the ceremony with words of welcome to us all in the Salvete.
Salvete senatores omnes, Domini doctores, Domini magistri, salvete candidati seniores junioresque, salvete hospites, undique hic benignissime congregati, comitia fiant in nomine Dei. Amen.
Comitia Vernalia, termino sancti Hilarii, prima matutina, abita die 7 Aprilis, millesimo secundo vicesimo. Caput senatus, Cancelaria Maria Patricia Macalis, doctor in utroque jure. Praepositus, Patricius Johannes Prendergast, doctor in scientis. Senior magister non regens, coam genus Martinus divine, doctor in philosophia. Procurator Senior Werners Josephus Blau, doctor in scientis. Registraria Paula Murphy, magister in artibus. Gradus seniores ac juniores, solemni modo collati sunt, examinatione abita in album senatus referenda, registraria curavit.
Praehonorabilis Cancellaria totaque universitas. Supplicant reverentis vestris ei, qui in his cartis quae in manibus nostris sunt nominantur, ut his comitiis ad gradum supernomina designatum admittantur. Ego fide mea testa expontio tote academiae, unum quemque candidatorum his cartis nominatum, omnia exercitia ad gradum, ad quem unus quisque aspirat, pertinentia pro legibus academicis rite complivisse.
Ad scrutinium.
Placetne vobis Domini doctores.
Placet.
Placetne vobis Domini magistri.
Plaquette.
Placet omnibus.
In absentia, baccalaureatus in artibus, baccalaureatus in medicina et in chirurgia et in arte obstetricia.
Connor Peter Brady. Kin Yik Chan. Matthew Glenn Coulter. Peter Conroy. Anna Claire Coulter. Quiva Murren Dalton. Timothy James Fannin. Emma Beth Gray. Jack Hartnett. Claudine Howard James. Cian Murray. Mark Nolan. Niall O'Donegoin. Andrew O'Donnell. Christopher O'Loughlin. Quiva Ryan. Tana Tan. Hugo Charles Richard Temperley. Eva Timmins. Tria Varghese, Max Waterston, Helena de Bebe Aremehu, Muaz Ather, Connor James Aylward, Gemma Beach, Alison Bell, Lacan Adeline Buchun, Alexandra Boyd Crotty, Rishtar James O'Connor Brennan, James Carey, Beata Carroll, Leah Rose Carroll, Laura Marion Casey, Jane Marie Cassidy, Sean Joseph Cassidy, Hong Ying Chen, Xi Chang Chen, Michelle Simin Chim, Alison Clark, Patrick Clear, Therese Condon, Aoife Corcoran, Gianluca D'Angelo, Emma Louise de Souza, Katie Dugan, Jane Doran, Connor Stephen Doyle, William Ormiston Doyle, Craig Duffy, Alwyn Feely, Brianna Rachel Flynn, Ellen Flynn, Christian Thomas Brugger Gabrielson, Suzanne Gann, Lara Gander, Anna Garami, Orla Mary Geary, Quiva Gagan, Quiva Wurragagan, Sarah Rebecca George, Joshua Edward Thomas Gilgan, Ziwan Go, Richard Thomas Granger, Carissa Harrington, Rian Hayes, Louise Hessian, Ruth Hessian, Niall Hickey, Samuel Holt, David Thomas Hopkins, Aida Maria Isidorsik, Amar Janjua, Jennifer Olivia Kearns, Tarini Khanna, Rihanna Kivlahan Caulfield, Ross William Philip Layden, Katie Helen Lockhart, Rachel Lockhart, Emma McGregor, Elva McCabe, Anna Frances McCullum, Michael McKenna, Anya McNamee, Emily Maloney, Emma Moore, Evangeline Morris, Catherine Murphy, Siofra Murphy, Douglas Ryan Neal, Nyin Nyi Ng, Emily Nguyen, Elena Bridget Nimurku, Ashlyn Degula Vaughan, Aisling Mary O'Donnell, Ruth Roisin Maud O'Gara, Niall O'Sullivan, Jonathan O'Toole, Joshua Adalua Olani, Wei Ki Ong, Ndima Chisholm Ozoani, Chelsea Betancourt Paolo, Stuart Phelan, Helena Maria Plapp, Kieran Power, Mandira Rajan, Zachary Sachin Raghubar Ramsamaru, Akshaya Ravi, Rachel Robinson, Kate Ann Roach, Nur Sayamimi Binti Rosni, Nur Kairanisa Sahar, Naomi Grace Sanderson, Sophie Sherry, Joshua Burren Skeens, Rachel Sparrow, Dylan Stacey, Brendan Sweeney, Brandon Jiming Tan, Darylyn Jia Lin Tan, Zhong Hearn Tay, Alice Yinka Titiloi, Emily Tone, Jane Tully, Catherine Miranda Waddell, Caitlin Waters, Krista Michelle Wong, Bradley Wolfenden, Dania Sahira Zulkifli, Claire Elizabeth Aitken, Nazifa Ali Bujang, Olivia Baird, Muhammad Iskander Zulkarnain bin Mod Fawzi, Azrina Binti Burukan, Andrew James Byrne, Lydia Byrne, Boris Pak Lok Cheng, Evan N. Yao Chia, Katie Lynn Collins, Timothy Cronin, Ruth Stephanie Devlin, Muhammad Javed Nizam Doma, Lorcan Farrell, Jia Jun Fu, Eshin Ghaffari, Alan Ashma Haji Othman, Ayad Ibrahim, Ishvinder Jeet Singh, Chien Gyap Khoi, Shern Y. Ko, Sarah Elizabeth Koschek, Raphael Noam Lipa, Mohamed Harith Mohamed Kamal, Roseanne Monteiro, David Richard Moran, Jamie Moran, Katrina Murphy, Geroid Murphy, Padder Murray, Charmaine Jimei Ng,
Rachel O'Connell,
Devon Carthage Clovis O'Shea Farron, Sue Ting Ui, Tushar Pramod, K.M. Abidur Rahman, Colm Ryan, Alexis Seltzer, Colin Sherlock, John Spigos, Catherine Stacey, Xin Yi Tan, Brittany Joyce Telford, Jack Tyrrell, Emily Vickery, Dane Waniara Chige, Peter Watson, Sei K. Wong, Si Hong Yong, et baccalaureus in artibus, et baccalaureus in medicina, et in chirurgia, et in arte obstetricia agrotat, post obitum in tempestium, Neve Macadam.
In absentia, magistri in sciences studia. Sean Joseph Cassidy, Matthew Glenn Coulter, Timothy James Fannon, Christian Thomas Berger Gabrielsen, Jack Hartnett, Louise Hessian, Samuel Holt, David Thomas Hopkins, Anna Francis McCollum, Michael McKenna, Catherine Murphy, Andrew O'Donnell, Aoife Timmons, Max Waterstone. Pre honorabilis cancellaria totaque universitas, commendo vobis filios meos de gentis peregre, quorum nomina recitata sunt supplicationesque placuerunt, quos scio tam moribus tam doctrina habiles et idonius esse, ut ad gradus quos petunt admittantur.
Ego, auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto candidatus de gentes peregre, quorum nomina recitata supplicationesque placuerunt, prudquisque meruit, ad respondendum questioni, in artibus, in medicina, et in chirurgia, et in arte obstetricia, et ad incipiendum inscientis studia. Valete, senatores, non diuties vos morabimur. Valete, candidati, novis honoribus decorati. Valete et vos, hospites acceptissimi. Comitia solvantur in nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.